Alright you guys, this is Flavored from Daily PvP and I'm back with yet another game. This time something not yet seen before because I'm with the Jedi Covenant server and Guild Lethal Dose 50. A team that I've never even heard before, but as you know, I'm trying to uncover as many ranked teams as possible from as many different servers as possible, simply because I want community to at least get to know each other, even though it does not necessarily make people friends, but at least to get to know each other, because right now we're kind of spread out around the servers here and there, not actually knowing how other people play, what tactics they use. And seriously, the openness, if I could call it that, of the community is what would lead us to getting better players and developing further. Anyway, back to the game before it started. This is Lethal Dose 50 from the server Jedi Covenant. Their setup currently is, I think, one power attack, one shadow, one assault vanguard, one shadow, who is actually seems to be wearing DPS gear. I'm not sure on this pack, probably hybrid. One tank, our POV, which is Kates, and hold that thought. The engagement has begun, and it seems that the opponents of the Lethal Dose 50 has gotten the ball. Unicorn Stampede, what kind of team is that? Well, I don't know if I like that name. I guess it's interesting, it's fun. But wait a second, there seem to be people from the other team. It's not from the other teams. It's not a bug, is it? Anyway, if someone who is watching this video knows what team is that, let me know in the comments for sure. Meanwhile, we've seen that Lethal Dose 50 is trying their best to stop the carrier from the Unicorn Stampede, but it seems they are not even able to make a dent. And what the hell is this Juggernaut lagging? Because seriously, what these jumps were, he was like a Batman. No, not Batman, Spider-Man, of course. He was jumping around like a Spider-Man, and it seems like Lethal Dose 50 decides not to follow, which is probably the best solution in this. Well, I'm not sure what kind of solution it is, because they still have to fight for the middle. But it was probably the best decision in this situation. They are back in the middle, fighting it out, and look at that. If you watch the minimap all this time, you could see the movements from the Unicorn Stampede, Juggernaut, Ball Carrier. He is not scoring until he receives a notice from his team that the mid is in the clear. But I don't think that Unicorn Stampede is really taking the middle anytime soon, because Lethal Dose 50 has like an uber solid grip on it. They're holding it with their right, well, maybe left iron hand, I'm not sure. Well, maybe both of their hands are made of iron, and the Juggernaut has scored only now. God damn it! For just how long did he hold this ball? Perhaps Lethal Dose 50, seeing this, should have sent their assassin for a pull. Still, I'm not sure on this pack of their shadow. Maybe he's playing like infiltration. Then obviously everything I've just suggested is invalidated. Dargus is in control of the ball right now. I think he's playing Smash, so perhaps it is not the best idea to let him carry the ball when they have Kates right here, who is the tank. If you've watched several other games I've commentated, you might have seen how other teams like deliberately go to pass the ball to their primary tanks, like they would even backtrack towards their own line just to give the ball to their tanks, and it seems it wasn't the case right now. Even though the score is already equal 1-1, I kind of get carried away talking about the possibilities here. But Unicorn Stampede, well, in this case it's Gilgamesh from Virtue and Honor. Virtue and Honor for the Sith? What are you talking about? It's not possible. This name is invalid. I disapprove. It doesn't change the fact though that, well, I'm gonna keep calling them Unicorn Stampede guys, are in control of the ball, and there's already someone at the line for the leap, and it's gonna be probably gonna be 2-1 in favor of Unicorn Stampede right now, even though, judging from the mini-map, well, he still cannot leave. Does he not see that assassin waiting for him? And that assassin is about to die. He pops up resilience. But for some reason that resilience was kind of short, even though he has darkness charge. What the hell? Don't tell me he doesn't have those additional 2 seconds in resilience. What kind of spec is he playing? Seriously. But still, even though it took a little bit of a struggle for Unicorn Stampede, they managed to score, although it wasn't the most reliable score, but whatever, point is a point, right? Doesn't matter how he was obtained. And unfortunately, I didn't think that Lethal Dose 50 is doing their best on controlling, well, maybe not controlling the middle itself, but rather this moment of a few seconds where you have to pop CC, maybe pop some defensive cooldowns and just grab the ball, click. That split second you have to click faster than your opponent, and of course ping decides a lot. Finally a good pass to the tank, and this will probably be a score for Lethal Dose 50. Well, I'm hoping, because I'm hoping for exciting game, not a face roll. I have no clue how this game's gonna go, although I have to be honest, this game was played a little while ago, but I did not get to watch, to go over it up until now. And Kates, will he be getting support? Yes, he gets pulled by Zeo Sage, who is probably the healer, right? I hope so. Well, if not, it's fine, whatever. He is just as fine of a support. Yeah, he's healing, right? Decides not to actually leap, but instead use that doll from Unicorn Stampede to practice a little bit of leaping here and there. Hides behind the tube, waiting for a signal that middle is in control and that his team is ready to grab the ball. Waiting. Unicorn Stampede, like, oh, actually, yeah, that's what I was hoping Lethal Dose 50 would do, but they didn't. But at least, of course, it didn't work right now for the Unicorn Stampede. But at least they attempted. There was a Sage there. If they had 2 pools, they even might have stopped Lethal Dose 50 from scoring. But as it is, it's 2-2. And Unicorn Stampede is in control of the ball once again. Will the Tatherkins, is that how this nickname is pronounced? Seriously, all these players, they sometimes have unimaginable nicknames. Even me in my sleep would never be able to come up with something like this. And trust me, I sometimes dream of things that transcend the definition of sanity. Anyway, doesn't matter right now, because Unicorn Stampede has made their way to the Lethal Dose 50's line. It seems that somebody politely accommodated for the leap on Unicorn Stampede's Juggernaut. Okay, Kates receives the pass. Finally, Lethal Dose 50 is taken into account. They have an awesome goddamn Guardian Jedi who can perform all sorts of unimaginable ninja moves. Okay, receives a rescue from... Ooh, hell of a god! Budpy, you're an MVP of this match. That's undebatable. That was an opportunity pool, and it worked. What's the most important? Did the Kates not have like his candy, his Stunbreaker? I'm not sure. I cannot. Yeah, I think it's still there. The 20-second cooldown. And the Unicorn Stampede once again in control of the ball. The Tatherkins trying to go straight to the line to receive well, maybe a pull, maybe it's a leap. Kate's trying to control as much as possible, but what can he do in this situation? There is just too much. There is just too much of the Unicorn Stampede, and this will probably be 4-2. And I'm pretty much, well, I'm pretty sure that Lethal Dose 50 would not want to be in this situation. They are in. Once again, the Thurkins is not scoring and waiting for a signal, but well, from what I can see from this spot, as much as uncomfortable it is, mid is pretty much unpopulated, although suddenly, as soon as the ball was about to pop, there there was nobody a second ago, and 25 people as soon as the ball is about to pop. Here we are! Gilgamesh tries to intercept the pass, but it does not work. Unfortunately, there is always some random factor involved, as well as the angle you're approaching. In the angle the pass was thrown from certain angles of leaps, you will not be able to intercept no matter how you try, but whatever. Kates is in control of the ball. Pop some defensive cooldowns. Will he be able? Well, actually, he's not taking damage right now. He's guarded, and it's pretty hard to goddamn take down a guardian tank who's guarded, who's under defensive cooldowns, and who is being healed. But almost worse. But was about to drop down, and at the same time is rescued by a Sage, and that would have been definitely a double MVP pool if it worked, but almost, and that was pretty damn spectacular. Kate stays hidden behind this lamppost, which is a good place to hide. It kind of makes you invulnerable to the pools, simply because it's hard to take a good angle for a pool. You always get stuck in this lamppost, which is like conveniently placed there. Will Kates receive a pass and will be able to tie the score 4-4? I am not sure, but it seems like it's gonna work, right? This is interesting move. It's like very predictable right now. Every time someone grabs this ball, they are starting to run around the goal line, waiting for information about the middle state of the middle, and like seriously, after 2 or 3 points it should get predictable, and like the pullers from the other team might already be taking a good spot to prevent the score. Like right now we can see that Kates actually is alone at the enemy goal line. He's waiting. I suppose he's waiting for as much as possible as to... Oh my god, what is this? Oh, whoa, yet another awesome damn pool! While there were little technical difficulty, decides to score, and I suppose he was waiting for as much as possible so they would be able to win by controlling a ball in a draw. But he got, in the end, Unicorn Stampede decided to actually try and counter, and they almost were able to do it. God damn it, Lethal Dose 50 lost the ball, and I am not sure they will be able to actually take down Gilgamesh is carrying right now for Unicorn Stampede. If you were watching closely a little bit, actually Kates was in a position for a pass from his teammate who was in the ball, standing right on this ledge where Blood Craze right now is. But Kates decided to go for the Medpack instead, and during this time, unfortunately, the ball carrier, who was, I suppose it was some weaker team member, like perhaps a healer, he got taken down by good focus fire. God damn it, what are these technical difficulties? I apologize, guys. As usual, the only way I can observe the games is, of course, by watching their streams and recordings of the other teams, and sometimes this happens. I apologize, but of course this is so. Ooh, Gilgamesh gets pulled in for, but goddamn! The closest guys from the Lethal Dose 50 got stunned into fire, received a pass, and the ball is again in control of Unicorn Stampede. Only 15 seconds left. Goddamn, will they be able to take down the Thurkins? And I don't think so. by the way, I haven't seen any. I've just realized I haven't seen any balls from Unicorn Stampede. They do not have any. Who the hell is healing for them? I just. Oh my god, that was intense. And what the hell? Unicorn Stampede had three operative healers? That's a new meta game right here for the hot balls. Damn, what a game. Kind of unexpected, and Lethal Dogs 50 right there at the end had all the chances to win the game, but unfortunately, like, the guy who pulled the ball carrier from Unicorn Stampede into the fire disengaged, but there was a commando healer right next to him who got stunned, like right in the fire trap. So the puller disengaged, but right after stunning the carrier in the fire, but at the same time the healer who was there as well from Lethal Dose 50 got stunned in the fire as well, and he was closer. Thus, when the ball carrier on the Unicorn Stampede died, the healer received a pass and he was stunned as well. Damn, that was clutch move, seriously. I did not know if it was intentional or just a lucky move, but that could have decided the game there, and it did, and it really did. That healer being there was unfortunate, but of course, actually, so was the move Kate pulled, or actually didn't pull, didn't stay for a pass there when he had a chance, but instead went for the med pack. And he really could have gained the lead right there if only he stopped for a second. Yes, he had little HP, but I'm pretty sure that any decent healer would have kept him alive after passing, but instead, well, that's exactly how winners and losers are decided in the game. It's just an opportunities that are there 1 second and the next they are not, and it's all decided by the fact that the team is able to grab them by the tail or not, and this time Unicorn Stampede was able to. Anyway guys, that was flavored with an awesome ranked game from Jedi Covenant server. These teams, they are new to me and I'm having fun watching all this. I hope you are guys had fun watching this game as well. Anyway, make sure to get on the dailypvp.com and talk to me. Tell me what do you think about this game, as well as tell me in the comments on YouTube. Follow me on the social media at Facebook and Twitter @dailypvp to stay updated on the new content, new games, new guides, whatever, on SW Tour and not only. For now, I'm bailing out because I friggin' talk too much. I'm like a girl. Wait, whatever. Later, guys.